Skylanders is about bringing toys to life inside a video game. With Skylanders Swap Force, the magic of bringing toys to life is bigger than ever before. Skylanders Swap Force brings a whole new level of innovation and magic to Skylanders. Here, characters can swap the bottom and top halves to create all new Skylanders for players to enjoy.
The top half controls how you fight, and the bottom half controls how you move.
That gives you a new level of customization control. It really empowers the Portal Master to pick the right Skylander for the right job.
So the story takes place in an area of Skylanders we haven't been to before. It's called the Cloudbreak Islands. There's this magic volcano that erupts every 100 years, and it replenishes all the magic in Skylands. The Swap Force were originally this elite team of Skylanders that got caught in the eruption, and this is what gives them the ability to swap their tops and bottoms.
The Portal Master's new mission in Swap Force is to make new combinations of Swap Force characters and defeat Kaos and his evil plan to take over the Skylands.
So we have 16 new Swap Force Skylanders, which gives you up to 256 different combinations. There's a lot of crazy combinations you can create.
Aside from the swappable characters, we're also introducing a lot of new core characters. One of my favorites is Frino. He turns into a giant flaming motorcycle, and that's something that would only exist in Skylanders.
There's new, like core Skylanders, which have a magical glow effect, not only in our world and the toy, but also in the game world.
Yes, the fan-favorite Skylanders are back. We have 16 all-new characters that are called Series 3.
They have a new Wow Pow ability at the end of their upgrade chain. They have the ability to level up to the new level cap of 20, and they come with their own quests.
Our development team has painstakingly reproduced all of the characters in Skylanders and remastered them in HD for Swap Force. So every single toy within the Skylanders franchise is playable within this game.
The Cloudbreak Islands have a whole new cast of enemies for you to fight in the game.
Oh, that's much better.
One of my favorites is Kaos Mother.
She's this funny, overbearing mother that always wants her son to succeed in an evil way.
Oh, Chaos, you're so predictable.
I suppose you have a better idea.
Of course I do.
Skylanders Swap Force is all about variety. Adventuring, puzzling, all new mini games from lockpick to catapults to rail riding, fishing, flying around. We also have Swap Force zones that are areas that supercharge the ability of movement for Swap Force characters that allow all new types of gameplay as well.
Some of the things that we did to bring this game up to another level visually is make it feel rendered and alive. Make it feel like you're watching a movie, you know? So we have in-engine cinematics that, you know, rival some of these pre-rendered ones, and it really just ties the whole story together. You know, you come flying in on the bird with Flynn and Tessa, and seamlessly it just visually goes right into the game.
We've got to help the Skylanders take out the rest of those airships.
Swap Force has a ton of new mechanics and features built into it.
All the characters, including the Swap Force, now have the ability to jump.
And there's a lot of things we can do with jumps. There's jump pads and rhythm games, side-scrolling jumps, and hazards you need to jump over. So we've really taken jump and tried to get the most out of it for a really new and engaging experience.
It's rescue time! Boom!
While you can enjoy Swap Force on your own, I think it's way cooler when you get to play with somebody else.
The entire game is completely open to multiplayer.
We have a lot of battle modes, actually, in Skylanders Swap Force, where players go head-to-head. We also have Ring Out Arena to see who can knock the other player out of the ring.
We have these survival modes, which are brand new. Solo survival, where you can play on your own against waves of enemies. There's team survival, where you can play together. And there's a rival survival mode, where you are both working together, but you're also competing for points. It's a ton of fun.
Skylanders is a really appealing game for players of all ages. The kids really love it, but we also have layers in the game that make it really fun for older and more experienced players.
Skylanders is a franchise that can be played anytime, anywhere.
So you can take your Skylander, play it on your Xbox 360, bring it over to your friend's house, play it on his PlayStation 3. Now load it into your 3DS and play it on that. And it's the same toy with all the same experience and powers and stuff.
going from all the different systems to each other. The 3DS and the console are two completely different games. A lot of the gameplay elements are similar, but on 3DS we have our own story, we have our own levels, we have our own villains and side characters, and there's a good mix of combat and platforming, fun stuff like that.
Flynn, that was amazing! How did you do that?
I think the biggest fans of Skylanders are the developers. Everyone is obsessed with collecting all the toys.
My favorite character is Trigger Happy. He's just a total whack job.
Washbuckler's top half with Magna Charge's bottom half.
Star Strike.
Countdown.
Free Ranger.
Knockout Terrafin.
Zulu, he's a master of animals.
I think Roller Brawl is an all-around rockin' Skylander. She's my all-time favorite thus far from all the Skylanders.
The most magical element of Swap Force is your character is unique to you.
For me personally, the most magical thing about Skylanders is playing the game with my daughter. I'm a gamer, and to bring video games to my daughter and to be able to share that experience is very special for me. And Skylanders allows me to do that.
I hope you guys have really enjoyed learning more about Skylanders Swap Force. The game has been a dream for us to work on, so get ready for an exciting adventure this fall.
This is gonna be awesome!